Hi, Brett Hadley with Real Word Films, and today we're going to show you how to use clamp lights for a video lighting system. Now, why are we putting this out on the internet since there's already hundreds and hundreds of the same type of video? I'll tell you why. Every time I look at those, they'll show one particular aspect of a clamp light. Here's how you do this with one. Here's how you do this with one. We want to show you what we did because we kind of got it all into one package here. So how to use clamp lights as a complete video lighting system. We're going to show you 5 things. Number 1. We're going to show you how to use clamp lights in a basic 3-point setup. Number 2, we're going to show you how to up your game a little bit by making those lights look a little bit nicer than something right off the shelf. Number 3, we're going to show you exactly how to secure those lights onto things so they don't fall off. Number 4, we're going to show you how to really up your cool factor by mounting your lights onto light stands. And number 5, we're going to show you how to control that light. Because if you buy a professional light package, you're going to get soft boxes and all kinds of stuff. Well, I'm assuming you can't afford that, else why are you watching this video? So we're going to show you what we did, and that's how to control your light with dimmers, control your light with diffusing, and also how to put barn doors right onto your clamp lights. So another reason I'm doing this is because I teach guerrilla filmmaking at a little place called Union College in Lincoln, Nebraska. I will probably force my students to watch this video to learn some of the basic skills of how to make quality, really good looking video using just what you have around you. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. This is the Humble Clamp Light. It's also called a brooder light, so I found out in my research. So if you want to sound really intelligent, go into Home Depot and say, "Excuse me, I need a brooder light." See what happens. This is a Humble Clamp Light, and they come in a couple of different sizes. This is a small, but you see these a lot. This is the most common. The second, you have this little larger one here, and this is the one we use mostly for our video needs. They do have these jumbo size ones. They're like, I don't know, for lighting elephants. They're huge. We don't use those because they're way too big for us. We use this one for most things, and then if I have color or a little space I have to get into, I'll use one of these. But they have 3 basic parts. You have the hood, scoop, or the reflector. You've got the socket. The socket is actually just a common household size everyday socket, which is great because you can use common everyday household size light bulbs, which are pretty cheap. I wouldn't recommend that, but you can also use par lamps, you can use floodlights, you can use fluorescent bulbs. I'll show you which ones I prefer to use for video because of their light quality, but it makes it very simple to pick up bulbs anywhere you need them, and it also then has the clamp. One other thing about lighting is that it's very inexpensive to keep up, so sometimes your hood might get damaged or bent. These sockets are plastic, they crack. Sometimes your clamp can get bent or something. You can buy all these parts individually and repair it for almost nothing. So they're very inexpensive to buy. They're very inexpensive to upkeep. Okay, so that's your basic light. Now, we're going to do a video later showing more detail into a 3-point system. And there's lots of videos out there right now that will show you great information on how to do 3-point lighting. For right now, though, I'm just going to tell you, you have 3 basic lights. You have your key light, which we have over here, and this is the one that's your brightest light, and it's filling in one side of a person's face. The other side is what we call fill, and it's coming in. It's usually about half the power of your key light, and it's just to give a little dimension. And then you have your backlight or your hair light, and what it does is give you a little halo effect, a little shine on your shoulders and your head. That's your basic 3-point light system. Like I said, we'll do a video later showing more in depth, but that's basically how you use a setup with clamp lights and a 3-point light system.